We know that the production process of Black Panther Wakanda Forever was a long, drawn-out, and one filled with all sorts of controversy and problems. One of the biggest issues that we found out about publicly was, of course, Letitia Wright getting injured, which caused a massive delay as she was forced to go to rehab. But now we're hearing that Marvel Studios and Disney significantly downplayed how severe the accident was and everything that went down. So in case you guys missed the news or forgot what I'm talking about, there was a motorcycle stunt that went horrifically wrong. Letitia Wright was on the motorcycle and got really hurt, to the point they'd have to shut down all production, and then when they realized how bad it was, they would have to shoot scenes without her, and then obviously go back when she was good and shoot the other side of the scene to try to fit it all together, which is why in the final cut of the film, you can see that there's some of that Falcon and the Winter Soldier and some other post-pandemic and during pandemic shows because of the way that they had to treat it. Again, it was just things that got in the way, especially during the course of the pandemic when this film shot as well. And from what we know from the reports, she was hospitalized for a fractured shoulder and a concussion, among other injuries that were not disclosed. In a recent interview, she talked about how she's still processing it, having to work through therapy, and that it's still a process that's ongoing. Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige was the one that said that it was particularly harsh with how it happened and everything that went down, and he wishes that none of this ever happened. But on the other side of that, we are hearing from Variety that the severity and what happened with the accident is being downplayed by everybody because, that's what Hollywood does. You guys know about this. What was that recent movie with the Baldwin? I want to say it was Alec Baldwin, but I never keep up with most of these things unless I care about them. With the whole malfunction of the firearm and everything. And they're suddenly back at it. And, you know, the studio downplayed it as well, which was weird to see considering we know what happened. Like, this happens all the time. Make no mistake about it. I am friends with a couple of stuntmen. And there's things that happen to stuntmen that you never hear about. There's stuff that happens to some of them that's almost life-ending. And they get paid literally like peanuts. So it's an industry standard and a practice that's unfortunate. And I've ranted about this before. Like, they're doing a motorcycle stunt with an actress or a stunt double. Then to just go in and add a bunch of CG everywhere. So why don't you just do the stunt with CG as well? Like, is that unreasonable? Like, what? You guys get what I'm saying here? It doesn't make sense to me, so hopefully she recovers fully at some point and that concussion didn't cause her long-term damage, which post-concussion syndrome is real, and as a pro wrestling fan, as somebody that did wrestling, I know very well.